and Merry Christmas it is. I was just working here on my yard, and I was looking at my real tree that I grew. It was a little tree that we bought at Walmart about 4 years ago, and it was a little tree about half a foot tall. Now it's a tree about 5 feet tall, and many branches, and so on and so forth. And we enjoy looking at it, and especially at this time when we are, celebrating the season, which is Jesus is the Christmas season, and and this is the reason I just was thinking about it. I said, it wasn't just but about 4.5 years ago that everybody was being customized, as I called it, were being brainwashed to not say Merry Christmas. It was just Happy Holidays, Happy Holidays. Everybody was very happy to say Happy Holidays, and they forgot that the reason for the season is Jesus, and this is what we celebrate. Many people say, well, Jesus wasn't born in this season. It doesn't matter. We should celebrate Jesus and the thought, the Judeo-Christian culture or religion or whatever you want to call it, because it's a culture and a reason for peace and love, and that's what we celebrate. That's why we celebrate Jesus, because he's not only the Redeemer, but the fact that he came to bring peace and love, and to give us a perhaps a sense of what it is, respect and love, and so on, and we have to celebrate Jesus this season, as we should every day of the year. And to say Happy Holidays, well, that's out. Thanks to Donald Trump. I would have never imagined that we could have had that. The same as, they lied about immigration legislation, the same as they lie about taking the guns away, the same as they are, bending knee for Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, and they know that, but that's just excuse. It's excuse for one more excuse. But, if you look at the trajectory and you look at everything that has happened and the attacks on the presidency of this nation, and the corrupt, the crooks, and the immorals, the drug addicts, is related to some of the highest positions in our government, and everything else that's been going on, arms trading, mercenaries across the border, people coming that we don't know, that should be processed, because you don't know what kind of illness, and that could cost taxpayers millions, besides the fact of lives, but they don't think they want to deal with any of that. And now Biden, who deported 3 million and incarcerated 4 million and left thousands of kids across the nation without parents because they were deported. Now they're talking about opening borders. I know what opening borders for them mean. That means that while they were deporting that 3 million, mostly Hispanics, to Latin America, they were planning to bring 100,000 Syrian refugees into the country to complete the job of destroying this basic of this nation. And then how can you be deporting 3 million who were already here, who had children born here, who were here, many of them for as long as 10, 15, 20 years, their children were born here, and so on, and then you deport 3 million, which was unheard of in the U.S. history, and that was done by Biden, Obama, They built all the cages and all the concentration camps and incarcerated and deported, people that cannot come back into the country ever again. And the children were here. And now they're talking about open borders. I know what open borders for them mean. Latin America, the same as Africa, is got thousands upon thousands, perhaps millions, of Chinese people have come into Latin America illegally because they dump them in Cuba, in Mexico, in all the Latin American countries. Because, a couple of million Chinese don't mean nothing to China. They got, they got 1.5 billion Chinese, over there. So, and what they doing? I know what they're doing. They're planning to open borders. The open border is going to be for the Chinese documented and the Syrians that they plan to bring into the country. That's the open border of Biden, Obama, Clinton's open borders, because they're all against immigration. Otherwise, you go in there and you look at the background. Look what has been said by Obama, by Biden, by Bill Clinton in 1995, a State of the Nation address to Congress, where he insulted us and he said Hispanics undocumented are destroying this nation. Fact and truth. It's a liar. They are thieves. They stole the billions of dollars from after earthquake from Haiti and all of those things, that they have done. But we're not going to be redundant on all that, which we all should know by now. And if you don't know it, better get informed, because, we came to this nation because of what this nation has stood for. We came here to help build it bigger and better than it was, and it's the greatest nation in the world. Believe me, you. So the fact is, that we are here not to destroy this nation. We are here to build on the foundations and the opportunities that they have given us. And these people are all a bunch of liars who have sold the nation cheap, because Biden got 1,500 millions while flying to China in the Air Force Two, the airplane paid by taxpayers for the president and the vice president at Air Force Two, and went over there with his drug addict son, and his son got a $1,500 million contract from who? In China. There's nobody in China. It has to be with the communist government. It has everything you do in China has to be processed through and with the government of China. So it's a bunch of liars, crooks, and they taking it all to the end. The end is to consolidate the corruption, taking over the presidency of this nation. And believe me, the same as they want to take, they'll take your money away from the banks, they'll take your freedoms of religion, and they'll take everything you got, including your children, okay? Because that's where it goes. There'll be no freedom of expression, like we have seen it before Trump. That's where we were going, because, you have to watch everything you say, how you say it, how you put it, etc., etc., okay? So, and now they're going to come for your guns too. So that Amendment 2, that is not saying, Amendment 2 doesn't say you have to have the guns. It says the government, is to watch out for you, and you have the right to defend yourself. Thank you very much. Stay cool. Merry Christmas. Lots of health to you and your family. God bless.